Ogunsoya Elizabeth, you're welcome. Thanks for joining on time. We'll start pretty soon. So let's just wait for others for a few minutes. So, Elizabeth, how was the last class? Did you go through the tutorial? And hope you get the old training. Elizabeth, can you hear me? Okay, thanks so much. So we'll start pretty soon. I'll share my screen now so that we'll start. Please, can you announce on the group that we are live? Elizabeth, please help me announce on the group that we are live now. Thanks so much, Elizabeth. Thanks so much. So I think we are going to start now so that we'll not spend much time. I don't want us to spend more than an hour here. Okay. Okay. I think others have joined now. Please, once you join, just say hi so that I can recognize you. So last time we talked about the hosting space and domain, how you can get your hosting space and domain. So without your hosting space and domain, there is no way you can build a website. You can either build a website offline, right? We are not doing the offline building now. It's a real too complex. So you can build your website on offline, but there are some resources you won't be able to get offline while building your site. So I build directly online, and it's safer to build directly online. So let me log into my dashboard, Namecheap dashboard. And it's not compulsory you buy your domain and hosting space from Namecheap, right? Saying this page cannot be found. Okay. So let me log into my hosting space. You can log into your hosting space through the name of the site slash cpanel. We did that last time. So let's quickly log into the cpanel. So we are going to talk about WordPress today. Introduction to WordPress, how to install your WordPress, I did a site quickly today. I finished this website today. I started this afternoon. I just finished this landing page for a client. So this is a WordPress website. Oluwaseyi, you're welcome. Anu Oluwapo, you're welcome. Okay, nice having you guys. So this is our cPanel. We created a customized email in our last class. You can also go through that. So WordPress, let's install our WordPress. So once you come down to Softaculous app installer, you'll see so many software here. So what we need is this man here, WordPress. But before I install WordPress, I'm going to create a subdomain because we don't have a domain for this class. So I'm going to create a subdomain and show you how to install WordPress on a domain. So let me quickly create a subdomain with a different, okay, let me quickly create a subdomain. So I'll come down to domains. I'll click on subdomain. Let's use training. Then I want to create it under, let's create it under training.wafshegunada. So training.wafshegunada is our site name. So you click on create. It's loading. So while that is loading, Daniel, you're welcome. My network is a little bit funny today. So we have training.wafshegunada.com. So let's open this site and see what we have on this site. Look at what it's showing now. We have not installed WordPress, so this is what it's showing. So I'm going to install SSL, and it's showing not secured because we don't have SSL on this subdomain. So I'm going to install SSL on this subdomain and also install WordPress. But first of all, let's install our WordPress. So let's go back. You click on this man here, or you click on go back. So let's go down to our WordPress. Click on WordPress. Scroll down to install now. Now you choose the domain. I have so many domains here. So you choose the domain where you want to install it into. So I'm using training, right? Training.wafshegundada.com. Now you have to give it a username and a password. Just leave all this part, site title, site description. We'll do that later. So let's give it, the common name we use is admin, right? Then let's put our password. Let's say training at 9506. Okay. And it must be 85% higher. So leave this email address for now. I'm just trying to do the most important thing. So the most important thing here is your admin username, and this username can be anything. It can be your name, and your password can be anything, what you can remember easily. So you have to put installation email details here, where they'll send your details to. So click on install. It's installing. Right, so let's go back again and check this site. Let's copy. Let's check the site again and see what it will show. Sites cannot be reached. What is going on? Let me use a different browser. So it's showing that this site is not secured because there is no SSL attached to it. Just click on advanced, then continue to training, continue to websites. Now this is the default browser. Now this HTTP is cancelled because there is no SSL installed. Now quickly, let's install SSL. Let me show you guys how to install SSL. I don't know why it's not opening on this browser. So now to access your WordPress dashboard, you have to put the name of the site, training.wafshegunada/wp/wp-admin, right? This is what you will use. So access any WordPress dashboard, you have to put the name of the site /wp-admin, right? Now let's do that. If it's not opening on this browser, we have to use a different, I think it has, Now let's slash forward slash WP admin. I have to clear my browser cache on that part. Now it will ask you for your username and your password. Now let's put in the admin, then training at 9506. Now you might be wondering, for those that don't have domain name and hosting space, how will you practice? I'm going to put you through on how to do that, right? How to get a free domain name and hosting space. Now let's go back. Let's install our SSL, right? On this part, just click on SSL. Someone asked me in our last class how to install SSL, so you can do it from this part. Now let's look for the website. Training is not caching it yet. Let's resync. It's not saying it yet, guys. You have to come back to it. It's not saying it yet. It's not saying the site yet. Let's maybe connect. So after reconnecting and it's not saying, I have to hold on for some time for it to pick it. Since we just created it, let's search for it here. It's not saying it. So I think we have to come back to it. Let's go through it one more time. Okay, so we have to come back to this part. Now let's go down to our dashboard. We have created this is your WordPress dashboard, right? Now our site is currently empty. It's showing the default theme. Now WordPress works majorly with theme and plugins. Theme and plugins, right? Now this is the default theme we have here. This is, if you check the site on your phone, this is what it will show you. Now let me introduce you to WordPress. Now, for those that don't have domain name and hosting space, this is what you are going to use. Tastewp.com. I'm going to post this stuff on our I'll post it now. So for those that want to be asked, you can use TasteWP. Now TasteWP will give you a free domain name and a hosting space. Now TasteWP will give you, if I have a client side that I just want to, if I have a free theme I want to test, I will use, normally come down to TasteWP to test the theme before I use it for my client. So I've created an account, so let me log out. Now let's create a new account. You can click on sign up. I have used so many emails here. Which email will I use now? Now, this one will give you a free domain name and it will give you a subdomain name and a free hosting space. This particular site. This site is just for you to reuse. It's not a main domain name and hosting space. If you want to buy your domain name and your hosting space, you have to go through Namecheap, right? But for this one I'm showing you now is just for you to rehearse. So let's create our site. Something is wrong with this. Okay, I've created it. So I have to confirm my email. Let me quickly check my webmail to confirm my username and password. I have a full tutorial on how to set up your account with Taste WP. I'm going to share the link to that tutorial soon. So activate your account. Okay. So account activated. So let me come down and refresh. Okay. Now this particular stuff will give you for just 7 days, right? Now, if you want a permanent subdomain, right? The permanent subdomain, you have to use their affiliate link. Now, this is where it comes in. You have to beg people to sign up with your affiliate link. Just copy one of this link, send to about 3 people. Once they sign up, you get a free domain name and hosting space. Subdomain, sorry, subdomain. You get a free subdomain and a hosting space, right? Now let's go over. You click on create a new site. Scroll down. Just unclick this ones here. I don't want to install any of these plugins. This is the default theme. 2023 is the default theme. Now, site name. Let's use web training. Now, just click on create. Hope we see the process. Now, once you create this, it will take you. This name is not available. We train. This name is not available. TJB training. Okay, this should be available. Okay. Now, this is the site tjbtraining.s. So this is just like a subdomain, right? This is like a subdomain. Now, if I open this on a new browser, the same thing we also have here, right? But what is the difference? My subdomain training.wafshegundada. Now, this training.wafshegundada, you have to buy hosting space and domain before you can create a subdomain. But this, you are creating it for free, right? Now, as I said earlier on, this one is just for practice to rehearse. Now, this one will last for about 7 days. Now, click on access it now. Once you click on this is your username with train, and this is your password. You can also change your password. I will show you how to change your password. Just click on access it now. Then click on updates, then continue. Now it's showing it will expire in 7 days. Please, are we following? Let me check our stuff and see if we are still following. Samuel, Rotimi, you're welcome. Please, are we still following? Can we hear me? Let me stop sharing. Please, can we hear me? Are we still following, please? Let me know. Okay, Oluwaseyi, thanks so much. Thanks. So let me reshare my screen now. Okay, so for this, just click on okay. You have 7 days for this. 7 days. If you want a permanent subdomain, you have to share your link to about 3 people for them to use it to sign up. So just click on got it. Now I want to change my password. You just come down to this side, edit profile. On top of this part, edit profile. Then scroll down to the towards the last part, set new password. I can use the same password I use training at 9506. So set new password. Sorry. So once you have done that, click on update profile. It will set your password automatically for you. Now we are good to go. Now this is WordPress. This is your dashboard settings. You can dismiss all these, or you can click on this part to remove all this. We don't need them to make your site as clean as possible, right? Now our dashboard is as neat as possible. Now for those that want to go into blog, under this post here, if you want to start, if you want to go into blog, for anything blog, this is, if you are using WordPress, you have to come down. We have all posts. The default post here is hello world. Now, this your WordPress is seeing it as your first installation is seeing it as a blog, right? Now look at the title, and this is the write up hello world. For those that want to go into blog, so we'll have a class where we do a full complete blog, right? Now this is just for blog. Then you can add a new blog by clicking on add new. Just close this. Then let's say web training. You can put type in anything here. Let me copy from my chat GPT. I'm also going to show us how to use chat GPT as a web designer, because there are some clients that won't give you content, some funny clients. So let's add our content. So once you are done, you click on publish. So let's refresh our site. We have just one blog here. So once we refresh, let's see what will happen. Now we have two. Once I click on it, I can read more about what I just posted, right? Now this is for those that want to go into blog, but this is not um, a full blog training. So once if you want to go back, just click on this, the icon. It will take you back. Now we have to blog. These categories, what category do you want it to fall into? So I'm going to explain all this. Let me open my blog to show you what I mean. My blog, I started this blog last month, epiccontenthub.online. So, so this is my blog. So once you click on any, we have the categories for each. This category fall under news, this category fall under hosting, gadgets, and so on and so forth. So we have the full stuff here. So we are going to learn how to do all this pretty soon. So the next part, I will explain all these categories and tags when we start building our blog. Now this part is our media. This is where all your pictures, your videos, your PDF file will fall into. Now currently we don't have any pictures here. Just click on add new. Select, you can click and drag the file or select file. Just click on select file. Let's go down to all these are pictures. Let's upload this. Now we have one picture on our media. You can click on more. Now this other one is called pages. Website is made up of different pages. Now what do I mean? Um, Home, news, contacts. We have about 3 pages here, right? Some clients will say want to build 5 pages website. Now this is just a 3 pages website. 1, 2, 3, right? Now if I click on here, I'll go down to news. If I click on this part, I'll go to contact. So this is just like a 3 pages website, right? Now, how do I create my page? I'll come down to page. Let's look at all pages. We have just 2 pages here, the privacy policy and the sample this thing. Look at it here, the sample page. This is our sample page. Then we have the privacy policy at the down part. Change it. Now I want to add a new page. I'll click on add new. Let's tag it as home. Click on publish one and click on it again the second time. Go back, click on add new again, about, publish twice, go back. The next one, add new, let's say contact us. Now let's refresh our page and see what we have. Now we have about, contacts, home, sample. Let's go down to home. Now I don't like the arrangement. On my home page, there's nothing on the home page. I don't like the arrangement. I want home to come first. I want about to come next, then contacts to come last. I don't want this sample page, right? So it's called, this part is called our menu. Now this one is saying, there is just showing as our logo, right? This is just the menu aspect. Now, how do you create menu and how do you tell your website, how do you tell your WordPress, I want to tell my WordPress that, okay, this home is the default page. That once a client come down to my site, I want them to see this particular part first. Now let's go back. We have all these pages. The next part is called themes. The next part is called appearance. But before I go down, let's go to comments. Under these comments, once people comment on your blog, you'll find them here. Once anyone comment on your blog, you get the comment here. You can approve comments, you can unapprove comments on your blog. You can delete comments. Once you click on trash, I don't have any comments. It's under my trash. You can also empty your trash here by clicking on delete or restore, right? So let's go down to theme. I told you that WordPress is made up of themes and plugins. So let's click on theme. Our default theme is the 2023 theme, which is this, the 2023 theme. Now take note of this block. Once I change my theme, I'll click on add new. Now I have about three major themes I use. I use the Hello Elementor. I also use Astra theme. Then I use the Block C theme. Now let's start with Astra theme. Click on install. Any theme you want, you can also search for it at this part. You can search for the name of the theme. We have more than 1,000 themes here. So many themes, so many different themes, right? Now your team define the appearance of your site. Now I've not activated the theme. That is why the site is still showing this way. Now once I activate my theme, let's see what will happen. Click on activate. Once you install, the next thing to do is to activate. Don't forget that. Now let me refresh my site and see what we'll have. You can see the appearance have changed. This menu part have also changed, right? Hope you are following. If I click on this, now it's showing uncategorized because I didn't categorize it. I can leave a comment here. Thanks for this blog. Post comments. How will I know someone have posted a comment? I'll just come down to my comment aspects. Now this is it. You get the email of the person, the name of the person that posted. Thanks for this blog. You get it here under comment, right? Hope we are still following, please. The next aspects, now that I've installed a new theme, now let's quickly go down to, under same appearance, we have customize. You can customize the title and all that. So let's quickly before we go down to customize, let's work on menu, right? I want to create a menu. Every site have a menu. On this site now, this is their menu. This is the logo and this is the menu. Under this part, this is a drop down, right? Now, let me open, this is a menu. Let me open another site. Adeteniola Olonfemi. This is another menu. This is a drop down, drop down, drop down. We have drop downs. This is, all these are menu, right? Now let's create a menu. Let's arrange our menu and create a menu. Come down to appearance, click on menu. The name of my menu, you can give your menu any name, but just to be on the safer side, let's type it as main menu, right? Now, where do you want your menu to appear? I want it to be my primary menu and off canvas. Now, what is the meaning of primary menu? This is my primary menu. There are some sites you will see a little menu at the top. It's called secondary menu, right? Now, I want this to be my primary menu. Once anybody come down to the site, you will see it very bold. This is the primary menu. Now, the off canvas menu simply means mobile menu. Your mobile menu can be different from your phone menu. Your mobile menu can be different from your desktop view menu, but let's make this the same. So we have the primary menu and the mobile menu here. Now click on create. Once you type the name, you activate where you want them to be. Now click on create menu. Now we have created our menu, but currently we don't have it. Once I refresh my page here, let's see what will happen. Now all the pages disappeared, right? Because I've not added anything inside this menu here. There's nothing inside. So let me select all this. I need the contacts, about, and my own. Click on add to the menu. Now I want to arrange them accordingly. I want one to be at the top and one to be at the down. So let's put this one first. Then the next one, just click and drag. Home, about, and contacts. So save menu. Once I refresh my page, you'll see what will happen here. We now have home, about, and contacts, right? But now this is still showing as a blog page, right? Let me create another page and tag it as blog. Now come down to pages, click on add new. So blog, you can be article, publish once, publish twice. Now, if you create your page, it will not appear on this part automatically. It won't. You can see it's not showing here. You have to go back to your menu to add it. So come down to appearance, click on menu, article, click on add. Now, where do you want the article to appear? Is it before contact or after contact? So I want it to appear after contact. Yes, before contact. So save menu. Once I save my menu, I will refresh. Now I want to move all this context into this article. You can see that this article is empty. So I want to move all this context from home down to article, right? And I want to tell this browser that once they come in or click on this button, this should be my home automatically, right? Now, this is where your settings comes in. Let's go down to settings and see. Click on settings, general. This is your tagline. The site title, you can put web training. The tagline, what is the meaning of tagline? Every site have their tagline. This tagline, I just put Adetonera along with Femi. Now let's put welcome to welcome to web training. Leave all these, you don't need to change them. You can change your email from this part if you want to. Now, if you are creating a website where people will log in and register, you must activate this. Now, let's leave this. We don't need to touch this. Just click on Save Changes. Let's go down to writing and see if we have anything to change under writing. Okay, nothing to change here. Reading. Okay, under reading now, we have this. Now, it is a blog site is always non-static site. It will show your last. If you go to Linda Ikeji site, you can't see the last part of the site. You keep on scrolling. Just like Twitter, you keep on scrolling to get your latest post. It's not a static website. Now, what we want to create is a static site. So you click on this, a static site. Now, your own page. Which do you want to be your own page? Which of the pages? This is what I want as my own page. Now, your post page, your blog page. I want this article as my blog page, right? Now, blog pages show as most. You can type the number of post you want to show per page. Now I don't need to put all this. Just click on save changes. Now take notes. I want to refresh this. Automatically, once I click on web training, it will show me my home. If I go down to article, all my blog will show on article. Now let me pause here. Please, do we have any question? Let me stop sharing. Ifeanyi, you're welcome. Please, do we have any question? Am I too fast? Is the whole information too much? Please, let's discuss. You don't need to learn everything today, please. Let's discuss. Am I too fast? Are we learning? Are we learning something new? Please, if you don't have any question, let me know so we can continue. Please, if you have any question, please, I need your feedback, please. Okay, while I wait your question, just give me a few minutes. I'll be back. Please drop your question, please. Okay, since no one wants to ask question, I think I'll just continue. Okay, let me share my screen. Now, today we have created the title of the site. Now, the tagline, once you come here, you will see the tagline. Welcome to web training. That is the tagline. Now, each of your sites can have a tagline. I'm sorry for the little break. Sorry. Okay. Now, I think we'll still stop. Now, let me quickly show you about plugins. Under plugins, you can install, come down to plugins. Let's see all the plugins you have installed. We don't have any plugins here. Now, let's install a plugin. If you want to create form with on WordPress, you have to install a form plugin. If you want to start building, we have different plugins, so many plugins. So let's click on add new. Let's quickly install a starter templates plugin. Starter templates. Starter templates works with the Astra theme I just installed. Now, starter templates. Let me quickly build a quick website. There's some clients that will tell you that we need a site in less than 2 days, in less than 1 week. So let's activate. So once you install, you activate. Don't forget that. Once you install, you activate. So for my starter template, it will appear under this part, starter template. So let's go down to starter templates. Starter template is different from theme. It contains list of templates. So build your website now. Now we have different page builder. We have block editor, we have Elementor, we have a BV builder. But the most popular is this Elementor. Now let's click on Elementor. So once you are using this template, it will install other plugins automatically for you. Now let's look at a website to quickly build. Some of them are premium. Let's okay. Let's look for a simple site that we can use. Let's do this. Click on it. Just scroll down, skip and continue. Scroll down again from this part, continue. Click on skip and continue. You can put in your first name, your email address. I am a beginner. For my clients, I agree. Now it's installing. Yeah, come and sit down. Come and sit down here. Something is wrong with it. Let me change my email. 90%, 100%. Now our site is ready. Now take note, once I refresh this website, let's see what will happen. We have our first website. This is our first website. Very beautiful, right? Now from tomorrow, we'll start building real websites. This is just like an e-commerce website. I'll show us how to build a full e-commerce website, how to build a portfolio website. If I click on this to show me the full page, numbers of items, the prices. You also learn how to change from Naira to dollar, other related products, and add them here. Then click on add to carts. Look at, has added to cart, view carts. Proceed to checkout. Now you fill in your orders. To surely, sorry, no item. We have not. I'll also show you how to add a payment gateway. Now, do we have any question before we call it a day? This is just introduction to WordPress. Today's class is introduction to WordPress. So by tomorrow, some of us will build our first website. So please, if you have any question, let's talk. Let's discuss, please. Please ask your question. Shoma came late. I'm so sorry for that. Please, you can go over. You can go over the training again. I'll still share the link with us. Please, if you have any question, let's ask, please. Before we call it a day, let's ask our question, please. Let's talk. Let's discuss. Do we understand this? Do we understand this particular class? What do you want me to repeat? We should be out of this class by 5 p.m. Please, let's talk. Okoye, Daniel, Oluwaseyi, Samuel, Anu Oluwapo, let's ask, let's talk, let's talk. Elizabeth. And please, if you don't have any question, just type, I don't have any question, please. If you don't have any, just type, you don't have any, please. Okay, Daniel said no question. Okay, you're welcome, Daniel. Okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please, let's practice. You can check other YouTube channels and see what's popping. So I'll share this link with us now. Let me quickly share the link on how to go about the. Let me quickly share the link on how to get the free domain name and hosting space. Please just give me a few minutes to do that. And please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please help my destiny. Subscribe to this channel, please. Okay, I think I've gotten it. Okay, Elizabeth, thanks. No, Luakpo, thanks so much. No question, but we need to rewatch the video when practicing. Thanks. Okay, lovely. Yes, you can go ahead to rewatch. Okay, so this is the link. This is the link. So once you click on the link, you can rewatch on how to get a free domain name and hosting space for your practice. And please, as well here, you can also share your link with others, the referral link for others to create account with your link so you can get a permanent domain name and hosting space for this training. So thanks so much for your time. This is where we call it a day.